Representation Economy, a Canonical Framework for Institutions and Machine Reality by Raktim Singh. Quite title, right? Absolutely. I have to say, it's not just a mouthful. The content is dense, actually fascinating. So, in a nutshell, Singh's core question is, are we thinking too narrowly about what makes AI valuable? He's basically asking, we focus too much on power of AI, rather than what those are actually using to make. Right, and makes the point AI doesn't act on reality itself. Instead, these systems act representations of reality, like encoded data, structured records, all these layers that turn messy, real-world stuff into things a machine can reason about.
Yeah, and that's a big deal because you think about most of the failures we see in AI, like why did this system recommend something that made no sense, or why did it totally miss the context? It often comes down to that the AI is dumb, but that its underlying representation of reality is off.
Exactly. So what Singh proposes, this framework he's sense driver. I really liked this because it's so tangible. Slices any AI system into layers. Sense is basically, how do you turn reality into a machine can see? Core is where the AI does its thinking, knows, predicts, classifies, and driver is where to decide if the AI can actually act, like is it authorized, is accountability, can you verify it, and so on.
I like sense partway appreciated. People talk about data all the time, but Singh argues data isn't. You need coherent representations. Data is a bunch of numbers or logs, but representation is data enough that the AI can make responsible decisions. Like a medical record is a representation. It pulls together lots of data into actionable information.
And the driver layer is so interesting, is kind of about trust and legitimacy. If the AI says something good, it have the right to act on that? Their recourse if it gets it wrong? Honestly, it almost sounds more like politics or law than computer science. That's actually a great way to do it. And think about how, in real, a bank or hospital say, it's not for the AI to be smart. It also has to act within boundaries. Like, there are permissions, regulations, and someone has to double-check if the system's acting on behalf of the right stakeholder. Which brings us the bigger implication here. Singh argues that the next frontier in AI isn't better, is better, more trustworthy, and representations. So, institutions, firms, whoever, if they control the representations, they kind of, control how value gets created or who gets left out.
Yeah, and big warning is that this representation layer becomes a power lever. Ownership of the machine-legible reality could lead to new lies. Like, whoever owns the identity graph for a population, market. I guess it's a little frightening, all this talk of control, but it's a call for stronger governance and, oversight? The big insight was, governance isn't just about making sure that's accurate. It's about ensuring the whole pipeline, sensing reality to action, is fair, auditable, and contestable.
It is. And that representation integrity idea pushes. It's not as just cleaning up your database. It's making sure the representations themselves are current, authorized, and contestable. Like, who to challenge the system if their digital twin is out of date?
That's a good question. Honestly, it kind of makes you wonder we're all going to need agents just to monitor our own representations. Like, I barely keep up with bank as it is. Ha! Yeah, we may apps to audit the apps. But really, hits home here is that research isn't about absolute truths. Singh's framework, a lens, it's an invitation for all of us to look deeper at how AI systems actually work, or don't work, in real life.
Completely agree. Even if the technical gets, the upshot is pretty real. If you care about how AI will affect your business, your city, you need to care about these representations, not just the AI itself. Couldn't have it better.